This episode is being recorded out of Shop Talk Podcast Studios in Oak Park, Michigan. For more information, visit www.shoptalkpod.com.
Let me live out my dream. Let me live out as what I intended to be. If you got me, then I can probably see. Well, my success is not what you expected.
Check. Y'all tuned in to another episode of the LABL Podcast. I'm your host, name tag Alexander. Make sure y'all visit the website, leadingmelegendary.net. The merch is up. The work, win, repeat shirts that y'all see. And it's always hard for me to say work, win, repeat. And also the Leading Me Legendary logo shirts is up now. Everybody been asking, yo, where can I go? Just go right to the website and hit the merch tab. Hello Victory, the reissue is out now. 2 additional songs. We're going to get right into this episode because I got a very, very special guest that's on this episode. We go way back, what we saying, like 10 plus years maybe?
Yeah, man, like 12.
Yeah, it's probably 12.
Yeah, been like 12.
Damn.
At least 12.
Time be flying.
Yeah,
Shit, man.
Yeah, man.
With a voice, if y'all ain't recognized it by now, we got my man's Ketch Phraze.
Yo, what up, though? What up, though?
You know.
What's cracking, sir?
Shit, man. We was just kicking it, before the episode, man. We might as well just go back to the start with how you got your start in this game, man. What made you, the way you told it to me, I'm like, I would have never guessed. Like, how did you start rhyming, dog? Like, how did that? It's an amazing story.
Yeah, I was in college. Me and my man's Cam. And we was up at Saginaw Valley State University, and these dudes, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say their names or whatever, but they was rapping, they wouldn't shut up, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, yo, like, I'm trying to do my work, you know what I'm saying, like, so if I out rap y'all, will y'all like chill out, because it was every day, man, like every day, so I be trying to study, and they was all like every day. Like, they was smoking, drinking, and rapping, you know what I'm saying? I was an athlete at the time, so I wasn't
dedicated.
I wasn't into none of that. But they was, like, hood with it, and I was like, man, it was, like, kind of like what's going on now. Like, not to diss nobody, none of the new cats, but it was like that. And I'm like, yo, like, nah, man, like, y'all need to shut the hell up. You know
so you just had already knew how to rhyme, or it just was like...
I always, so in high school, everybody beat on the table and you freestyle, but I would mostly say funny shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I always knew how to freestyle and say funny shit. And like, everybody, I used to get a reaction,
so
but
that's
I never.
Just a gift.
Yeah.
You just got it.
Yeah. But I never was like, yo, like, I'm about to start writing raps.
Right.
None of that. I never wrote a rap. Never. So I freestyled, but it was anger this time. It was all jokes in high school, but it was anger.
Work.
It was anger. So I started going, I was like attacking them.
Yeah.
Instead of cracking jokes, I was really going at them, talking about shoes and shirts and hats and, the girls and how they, all that, just anything I could say. And when we got done, they was like, bruh, you snapping. And I'm like, word?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you got your name. Now, we going to call you now. I'm pretty sure
and so to keep it real, my girlfriend at the time gave me the name that I have now, because she said, you always say a bunch of punchlines and catchphrases. You should call, and she said, you should call yourself Punchline. I said, nah, it's my man's from Lyricist Lounge. Right. It's already a punchline. And I was like, nah. And so then, it just happened, man. It was like, you should call yourself Catchphrase. I was like, yeah, maybe. I got, thought about it, but still didn't stick.
Man.
And that's how I started, man. It's a crazy story, man, because like I said, Inkster hip hop scene is it's small, but it's rich. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes rhyming, but it was about song making, and I knew from me being in Saginaw that I was I battle rapped, but it wasn't no battle rap scene in Inkster. It was a couple of dudes, you know what I'm saying, who would talk shit or whatever. And so another one that happened, which really made me know. Every year, Inkster had a Memorial Day parade, and it's small. Inkster only 6 miles for anybody listening. It's a 6 square mile city, super small. So when anything is happening in Inkster, it's like, oh shit.
Everybody know about it.
Everybody's
going. Shout out
going.
to the twins, SJ and AJ.
Shout out to the twins, man. Shout out to Identical. So they was, they know exactly what I'm talking about actually. So it was, we go to the parade every year, and it's always people, people rapping, drinking, smoking, whatever they do. And so this dude was battling, and he was trying to battle me and one of my homeboys, and I snapped on him. You know what I'm saying? And when I snapped on him, but it was a big, it was a big crowd. It wasn't just like 8 niggas in the dorm
eyes
room.
is on you.
Yeah, so ooh. So I'm like, when I get done and people like, bro. So now I'm like, all right, man, maybe I should really try to like do this.
Get into this for real.
Yeah, so then my mentor, guy DJ Chewy, he was in the 12 Tech Mob.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, with Lynn Swan and all of them.
Okay.
And so a couple of my OGs was like, man, if you really think you can rap, you gotta meet Chewy. So I'm like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying, take me to him.
Right.
And I go in his basement, man. So Chewy got this whole setup, you know what I'm saying, because he's a real DJ. So we talking 99, you know what I'm saying. So like back then it was vinyl, straight vinyl. And he like, okay, let me see if you could rap. There go the mic over there. So he had like a mic in the corner, and he had the whole shit, and he recorded it, but he was flipping the beat on me.
Okay.
So he like, whatever I throw on, you gotta be able to rap off of it.
Straight.
And if you could do that, I'll rock with you. But if you can't, you gotta get up out my crib.
Yeah.
So he did that. So for all the listeners, if you young, this ain't for you.
Right.
So he hit record on the cassette tape.
They confused now. They like threw a beat on, switched it up. They already confused.
So we recorded it on a cassette tape. I rapped to the whole side. Remember how the side? So I rapped to the whole side was done.
And shit, depending on what was it like. This was already an actual tape of just like you remember had the Maxwell cassettes and shit like that.
Yeah, it was like
It was at least like 60 minutes aside.
Exactly, it was 60 minutes aside. So I'm just down there going. And actually, it was me and my man's Lou, and he put my man's out there. He put my man's up out of there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get up out of here. But he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You could do this.
Time out. Because your birthday wasn't August.
Yeah.
Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. See, something about shit y'all just already figure out and already have, dog. Like, that's some, like I said, my cousins like that. Like, my black is just like, yeah, I'm going to just learn. I just know it. Like, with this,
I don't
just
know.
get good at it.
I
like,
don't know
up
how,
top.
man.
That's wild, though.
But I struggle with the songwriting. So, like, but what I would do, and this what people don't know, I would go down to the Lush. I would go to Millennium AD. I would go to the Drews. And just watch, man. I never stepped out
Just
there like,
absorb.
yo. So like Marv and Fats and Quest and I'm trying to think of who else. Boom 2G and Miss Corona and Guilt and Soup.
Oh, he named
and
legends.
Mo and J Kid and
Legends.
Hostile. Yeah, like I watched them, bro, for at least 1.5 to 2 years before I even attempted. Because when I went there, I'm like, yo, all right. Now,
I don't know why in my mind, I just feel like you were just already part of that. Like, I would have never guessed you was the guy just in the background, just kind of just watching,
just
like,
chilling,
yo,
man.
just, damn.
I was chilling. So I was just chilling. So I was working. So at this time I came home from college, you know what I'm saying? I was going to Henry Ford, actually. I met, they won't remember this, but I remember them. So I met Nick Speed. I met, the Mountain Climbers. You know what I'm saying? They would be in the lunchroom, you know what I'm saying? Or not the lunchroom, I don't even know what to call it, the little gathering area.
Right.
And
Shout out to journalists.
Yeah, shout out to journalists.
Journalists 103, in fact.
They would be getting it in, and I'm sitting there. So this is how I'm catching wind of going to the Lush and all of that because of college.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, word, okay, this is where Cass is going. So I would just get a flyer and be like, all right, I'm going here.
Yeah.
But I would watch. So then there's a dude, and I know if Marv and them, when y'all hear this, is this dude named Orphan. They called him Orphan. He was a white dude. They called him Orphan because they didn't know where the hell he came from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he worked. I used to work at FYE back in the day.
Okay.
At Wonderland Mall. I'm dating myself. This dude, white dude, worked at the Chinese place, but he could rap his ass off, man. Snap. I'm talking about this dude could rap his ass off, and I was like, now this is like right when M is coming. I'm like, damn. You know, you ain't see that a lot back then.
It's real rare. Super rare.
So I'm like, damn, this dude is like, you know, I don't want to compare him to M at all by any means, but I'm like, this dude is dope.
Yeah.
Like, he knew, you know what I'm saying? He was hanging with Shy Dog from the Dreadnoughts.
Okay.
He took me to where Guilt and all of the Dreadnoughts and Connie Ross and Soup and all them be at. They had like a crib they used to be at. And so I still wouldn't rap. I would just go. Orphan be getting it in, and make a long story short, man, Orphan is the reason that I end up venturing out into Detroit hip hop outside of being in college, because he rapped and he knew I could rap. He like, bro, spit. I'd be like, nah, for like a year. Nope, I'm not rapping. So finally, We was outside. We was somewhere, man. It might have been Alvin's or something like that. We was outside, and Quest got this on video actually. So I was braided up at the time, like super long braids, man, young, and he got me spitting this verse on camera. And Quest like, bro, like I got this thing. He still tell me to this day, I got this video of you back in like '01 rhyming, and he like, I never knew who you was back then. Man. I'm like, yeah, I just that particular day I felt it. I had something.
Which is pretty ironic because shout out to my cousin Sleep. I'm pretty sure he still got it, a video of Quest and Mo and I want to say Killer Khan and I want to say J Kid and somebody else spitting. And we was in Cleveland. We went to a battle in Cleveland. Quest with the braids. We out there in Cleveland and they just all like I rhymed on there.
I seen that, man.
My rhyme was kind of dope too. Now I think about it.
I seen that.
But yeah, Quest was out there with the braids like going. This was like maybe 02 probably.
I seen that.
Maybe like Jordan Wizards era.
I seen that. I remember seeing that video because it was like y'all traveled there, right? I seen that, man. I seen that.
Yep. I don't know where that Sleep probably got it, man. If he got it, he need to like convert that or something, and, like get it out there on YouTube. But yeah, that's ironic too.
That was the original. So it was like I would venture out, and then so people don't know this either. Like so, Bango, Shimmy Bango from Fat Killers with Bang Belushi. Now that that's my dog. So
the project is dope too.
Bango is like he's my friend before rap.
You
know what I'm saying? Like that's like my dog. So like we go back. 2001, you know what I'm saying? He didn't even know I rap. But we was, at this time I'm hanging, you know what I'm saying? I'm grown, so I'm drinking, smoking, all of that, you know what I'm saying, at the time. So me and Bango chilling, and my man Orphan's crib. So we in Garden City, Michigan, the suburbs, we chilling, you know what I'm saying, getting messed up. They down there rapping, I still wouldn't rap. So finally, Bango heard me rapping. He was like, man, you rap this whole time and you ain't never said nothing. And I was like, man, like, cause like I said, I looked at them dudes and was like, okay, this is for me, you know what I'm saying? For my style of rap, this is the upper echelon, you know what I'm saying? So if I could even integrate in here, then I'm gonna be, I'll be all right.
So the style you was on, like, cause they were like, more like, well, like you said, you was battling too though. So they were more like battle tested, but your level of battling was just like a little bit different.
Yeah.
It was okay. So you just like, let me observe and see like how I can fit in. I get it.
Honestly, man, like being an youngster, I was running through them niggas, man, to be bluntly honest. Like it was like as far as battle rapping, there was no competition where I was at. So I was like, okay, I got to venture out to somewhere else to see. For one, if I really could rap, and then for two, like, is this something that I really could do before I start putting my time into it? You know what I'm saying? So when
multitask on.
Okay, word. So when you know what I'm saying, when that happened or whatever, and I started like feeling like I could hang, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to learn how to write raps. Okay. So that was an issue for me because I didn't know how to write a song or none of that. So then I chilled again. I was like, I need to learn how to write songs. So I'm learning how to write music. And then my man Swig, you know Swigs?
Swigs. No, I haven't heard.
He do camera work. But so in Inkster, Swigs, he had a group called The Grim Reality. And he had a label called Too Tough Productions. So they had Gypsy. Right? Okay. And so Inkster is basically split up Michigan Avenue. You got across the Ave on one side, and y'all gonna laugh at these names, but this is what our hoods is called. So you had Compton, they call one hood Compton. They got Saigon Projects, and they got the Middle East, and they got the Gardens. The Gardens is another project. So on the other side, so the Compton side there was True to Life. That I was down with them, with my man Corey Joe and Chewy, DJ Chewy. So they was all cool. So they was like, yo, we got this dude Gypsy. Now, I'm not knowing who they talking about. Gypsy Eye at the time. I didn't know who they talking about. So then when they bring us together to meet up, I'm like, oh, Julian. Yeah. Went to school with Julian.
High school with him.
Never heard him rhyme.
Wow.
He another one. So he didn't know. I didn't know that he rapped. He didn't know that I rapped. Right? So we go do an open mic, and they take us both. And he do this song called Set the Tone. I'll never forget this damn song. The beat was crazy. He bought the beat from offline at the time. And I'm like, when he started rapping, bro, I'm like, dog. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like meeting your long lost brother, because you're like, there is another dude who rap like me from my hood.
You one of us.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, bro, this nigga's incredible.
That's how it is with MCs though. Like when you really you could tell somebody genuinely passionate about spitting, like it's almost like some X-Men shit. Like, yo, you a mutant too?
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Had no idea. So then they was like, yo, y'all need to link up. And so when we linked up, then our other man's he called himself Flawless. You know what I'm saying? So he could go, but he had like a different. He was lyrical, but he had a whole different style. So he was still. I don't want to compare him, but like almost like how like Mystical got bars, but he got his style kind of, you won't classify
the
him
way
as,
he rap kind of just like Twister or something. Like Twister probably saying some dope shit, but he rapping so fast you just focused on that more so.
So that was us three linked up. Red just so happened to be there because Red is my younger cousin. So Red was just in the session at the time when we was recording our first song together. And Red was like, man, cuz let me try to. And I was like,
he rapped the whole time and ain't nobody know neither.
No, he didn't rap.
Oh, okay.
he was straight into film. You know what I'm saying? He always been in the film.
Oh, shit.
People don't know that. Red was not trying to rhyme. He was like, man, like he just liked the beat so much. He's like, let me try this. So he wrote something and he went in there and spit it. And we was like, yo, we keeping that shit, dog. So like, the open mic at the Stardust in Inkster was like, you know what I'm saying? That was like, you had to prove yourself, So that's what like, like everybody from Inkster, like Identical. I'm a kind of name drop, Blackie Black, my man's Murder Pong. It was like a lot of Inkster like legends who would be at these open mics. So we was like, yo, we just about to go, we gonna perform this song that we just recorded. And we gonna go up there tonight and do it. So we sat there for like 3 hours learning the song. We go up there and we do it. And everybody like, yo, this dope. So we was like, all right, we got something. But again, I was always like, yo, that's cool. We got it in the hood, like in our hood, but we got to go to Detroit.
Let's take it back to Detroit and see what they think about it.
Because if it don't rock in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I looked at Detroit like the world, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, Detroit is huge and you're going to have a bunch of people and everybody not going to like you. I understood that. So if we could do it in Detroit and get the majority to like it, then cool. But if not, start over. So we went to Detroit and we did it and we got a decent response. And it was like, all right, cool. We might got something, but let's try to put this thing together. Yeah.
Oh shit! Like, I never, dog. As long as I know y'all, I never knew this story. That's how street justice, like the beginning of it began. Flawless ended up, you know what I'm saying? He ended up having a child early. And I honestly don't think he was feeling the whole group thing, to be honest. So he decided to do his own thing. But me, Jay, and Red, you know what I'm saying? We was like, yo, we gonna try to stick this out. So the True to Life, their indie label, you know what I'm saying? They believed in us like nobody else really did. So like my man Corey Joe and DJ Chewy, they was like, yo, y'all need to go ahead. Man. So we did it was the True to Life compilation album. We did like 5 songs on there. And that's kind of where the buzz started going. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, where we was at. But the whole Detroit thing just came from us. We linked up with Chief. And I remember Chief,
Yeah, we linked up with Chief.
Is he still around?
Nah.
Damn.
No. He said the only person that could get him to rap is Pat. So if Pat
Chief used to be at it, man.
Actually, the funny thing is me and Chief, we battled too. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't no battle rapper.
Okay.
But we battled at a party. And I know he remembered. We just gonna say that. We battled at a party. I ain't saying that. We battled at a party. But we started getting together, and so this is it's a lot of little funny stories that's gonna lead up to where I'm trying to get at. So me and Red is New Year's, we getting super faded. It's New Year's, we get off. Me and him was working at Best Buy by the time we get off work. We young as hell, man. And we like got a bunch of homeboys that we working with. And they're like, bro, there's gonna be this house party in Redford. So we like, yeah, bet we going. Go to the house party. This is where I meet Paradigm. Not knowing, you know what I'm saying, that he was Paradigm.
Right, okay.
So everybody joined. Mark EP and Paradigm is downstairs. Mark EP on the turntables. Paradigm got the mic open. So everybody's rapping. Yeah. Everybody at the party. And so I start rhyming, you know, and I'm going. Like, so now I'm confident, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going. And I get done. The Paradigm put me to the side, said, man, who are you, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are you? Where you come from? And I'm like, I'm faded, whatever. We swap numbers. Kind of left it at that. He had an open mic at US 12. He like, man, you need to come to my open mic. Like, you need to be in front of some different people, not at a house party.
Yeah.
All right, bet. So we go. Now this time we moved to Detroit. So we had a crib in Detroit, man, on Schoolcraft in Rutherford.
Okay.
We from Inkster. We know Schoolcraft is like the bricks. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, was y'all aware of this before y'all decided?
We was aware, but we wasn't aware. You know what I'm saying? So we in the bricks, bro. And we on a corner house on I think it's Rutherford. I forgot the other cross street, but we like right off the first block of school. So we like right in it. We got a studio downstairs. You know what I'm saying? We got all the shit that we putting together downstairs. And so we started recording a mixtape. You know, mixtapes hot at the time. We recorded mixtapes and shit.
And this is what year?
This is 2004.
Oh yeah. Mixtapes on fire.
Yeah,
sure.
On fire.
Yeah.
50 of them got on fire. So we record mixtapes. And we do a mixtape and we go to US 12 and we perform it. And Dime was like, yo, I really fuck with y'all. I'm going to Canada with Proof. I want to bring y'all. So we like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, we want to go.
At this time, D12 is like,
yeah, they are who they are. So we kind of bugging out the fact that Proof is like even around. Because we didn't know.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, we from Inkster. So we like, damn, Proof just here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm listening to Devil's Night in the car. And I can, like, my man's is like, we about to go open up for... So that's when we heard of the Purple Gang at the time. So it was us and them. And so we was with Paradigm, and Purple Gang was with Proof. We go to Canada. We rock a couple shows. And it's like, okay, cool. That was dope. So then we... House Shoes had that the little after hour. We go to the after hour.
Was that the the Buddha Lounge?
Yes.
Was that, yep.
Yes. So,
I wasn't even able to get in these spots, but I was by ear. Shit, I'm still in high school at this time, but just hearing about it.
Yeah, so we just, like I said, we still not, nobody really know who we are, but it's like, people like, yo, all right, we see y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we just getting familiar with people. So we just hanging around, you know what I'm saying, just chilling. And that kind of fizzled, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, because we still didn't know how to get to Detroit for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, we just going to keep recording. You know what I'm saying? So now we starting to get comfortable with each other, and we starting to figure out, like, all right, we got something.
Yeah.
Red has always been smart behind the scenes, so he was the one doing the merch and shit. And so I feel like that when he started doing the merch for us,
I was gonna ask about that. Like, who started with the merch?
That was him, man. He started with the merch. That was
the lane for y'all, for real.
He started with the merch, and at first I was like, man, this kind of corny. I felt uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to promote myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm still that way. Like, I don't want to wear my shirt with my name on it.
Bro, I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to promote myself, man. I want to just rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if people rock with us, they rock with us because of me. I was one of them dudes. Red, like, no, bro. Like, people will buy this shit if we present it to them, and we have to, that's how we're going to get our name out.
Marketing king.
Man, he's marketing king. So finally, I'm like, yeah, you right, bro. All right. I'm going to wear the Street Justice shirt because you told me to. We started doing that, and then people was like, okay, I remember you. And it was like, because of the shirt. And I'm like, I'm still mad because I'm like, bro, I can rap, though. Like, fuck this shirt. What about my voice?
Because I was thinking about that. Like, yeah, they had some dope shirts, man. Like, I knew y'all had fire music. Like, man, the shirts, man.
So then we just working and trying to think how we really we just started bumping. No, I reached out to Marv on MySpace.
Wow.
Marv was making beats back then. I was like, yo, what is it gonna take for us to get some beats from you?
Yeah, for people listening, that's not new. Like, this whole shit where you see Marv, 5 new slappers on the page.
Yeah, this is he been.
I remember Marv let me hear a beat CD back in like 05, I think.
He been.
Shit, I was walking. He pulled up on me in the van like, yo, you gotta hear some of these beats. And
yeah,
like,
man.
Beats I would have never guessed, but they was dope.
We bought three beats from Marv. We put out a mixtape called The Coffee House. So what my thought process was, we gotta the dudes in Detroit that I respected, we have to rock with them by hell or high water.
Yeah.
So if we have to break bread with them financially in order to get them to notice who we are, we gonna do it. So I hit up Marv. We met Marv. I think we met him here. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? And we bought 3 beats from Marv. And I reached out to Bango. I finally was comfortable enough. I said, yo, dog, can I get a verse? Hell yeah, Ketch, I got you.
Right, I'm like, I would imagine, like.
So we get a verse from Bango, and this is at the time where Obi is, like, on fire. You know what I'm saying? And so I remember Gypsy, like, tripping, like, bro, we about to get a verse from Bango? Like, for real? And I'm like, yeah, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? So Jay don't know this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's, like, my dude. Like, that's my man. It's like, yeah, we go. So we bought beats from Marv. We got Bango on there. I'm trying to think, did we get anybody else? No, and we had the balls to rap over a Dilla beat, which I was terrified.
And this was the coffee house joint?
This was the coffee house.
And what year was this? This was like
06.
I was about to say, you said Dilla joint, so I'm imagining like 06 probably.
Yeah, and we was terrified. And so we did it, and we went back to US 12. Paradigm was still doing his thing. Guilty was there. And when we did the Geek Down is the beat we rapped over.
Okay.
And when we did it,
I remember that.
Guilt pulled us to the side. He said, man, if Dilla was alive and he heard the shit that y'all did to this beat, man, he probably would have let y'all have it. And I was like I said again, I look up to everybody, so I'm like, yo, damn, you know what I'm saying?
That's the stamp right
man,
there.
that was it. Like for me, I was like, okay, if Guilt, like, and he pulled us to the side. When he pulled us to the side, I'm like, fuck, bro, we about to get cussed out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I understood what could happen, but I was like, bro, we got to kill this shit, dog. Like we can't.
Then his voice is like real gruff. And I'm threatened now.
So when Guilt. Yeah, when Guilt said it was right, and I was like, all right. So then it was like, okay, we need to really start making some noise. You know what I'm saying? So we just started doing shows like crazy. That's when everything started opening up, I guess. And I don't even know if you remember this. I remember when we met you at
when was this? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You was promoting. You had, I forgot the name of the album.
This was like was it Courtesy of Ambition?
07? Was that?
That was 08. Courtesy of Ambition was 08.
You was down at
was it PJ's Lager House?
Nope.
Wasn't that?
Where was Shoes spinning at when he was here? It was
Shoes would always be at Northern Lights.
It was at Northern Lights, bro. You came
so
through. You came through. You had a box, bro. You had a box. It was 07 for sure. You had a box with CDs, and I remember you pulled the CD out, and I remember I linked over to Marv. I was like, "Yo, like, can I buy it? Like, I'm supposed to buy this? I should buy this." Marv was like, "Yo, name tag is dope as hell. Yeah, if you gonna buy something, buy that." I bought it from you, bro.
Damn,
I
Marv,
don't even know you remember that.
So Marv had said I was dope. Damn.
Yes.
No, I was about to say, Marv, give me a verse. Marv gave me a verse before I just thought about it.
Yeah, man, yeah. Like Marv was like, yeah, like I said, at that time we started getting cool with Marv, and then we all started recording at the same studio too. That's another thing. So that's when that's when I started figuring out how everybody worked. So shout to
that was 07, and I was getting busy too. Like I was that's funny though that you're saying that, because 07, this around the time, like y'all trying to get y'all chops. This around the same time I'm trying to get my chops, because this is like I'm still in that space where it's like, yo, that's Black Cousin. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's Black Milk Cousin. Yo, he with them, whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's like I still ain't really kind of, got my own legs yet.
Right.
And I'm coming fresh off of like Dirty District shit a couple years back. So they like, yo, you got some solo shit out. I hadn't had nothing out on my own. Like I was with a crew, but so I had never really like, that Ahead of the Basics shit was probably like my first solo round, just me. Right. So I had to get busy, and I'm like, every MC in the city needs to know, like, yo, that nigga's nice. So when you saying that, Marv saying that, like, yeah, buy it.
Yeah, he said, he literally, because we were standing next to you. I remember it vividly, bro, because that might have been our first or second time. That was I remember Batem was down there that night. I don't know if you remember that, and he jumped on stage and he started rapping and shit, and everybody like lost it, like, oh shit, like, yeah,
I'm
man.
trying to think what event was this, dog? Like that's.
I don't remember what.
I would have never thought 07. I thought y'all was like around 08, Courtesy of Ambition.
The first time that I heard of you was I bought your album, and when we played it, we was like, okay, this shit is dope. Like, cause like I said, at that time, man, like it was a lot of people that was dope, but it was a lot of people who wasn't, and I'm glad that we are on this podcast, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. It was a lot of whack motherfuckers that was coming around at that time, man. And that's when I remember like thinking, damn, I wish Proof was here, because he would have helped weed this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of fucking bullshit. People being able to like get these events and just make money off a month. So it was a lot going on. But like,
he was good for that. Like he was that. Like look.
Yeah, man, he was a gatekeeper. I'm
putting the stamp on that shit, like you know, it's dope because he was a lyricist. Period.
Man, period. And he ain't fucking with nothing that was trash.
New songs, and he was a lyricist on top of that. So perfect combination.
But yeah, that's I remember that vividly, man. Because like Shoes left like right when we were starting to come down, like he dipped, and I was like, damn it, bro. Like,
me and Black had a conversation about that because I remember telling him like, yo, man, I'm trying to get my wind out here, and he was like, well, the thing is, you like right in between, is how Cole said that middle child shit.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I think that is exactly our era. Is like exactly that middle child shit. Like, damn, like we was right Dilla approved passing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then House Shoes was like, I'm out. Yep. So it was like, no shit. Like
it was, bro.
Right when it was, you know, accepting it, and then next, you know, like another one of our gatekeepers is like
gone
out, and it's like, oh shit. So now we kind of gotta fend for self in a way.
Gone. So like,
which kind of made us go harder though.
It made everybody go hard. So 07 for me was like the pivotal year. So it was a dude that came here. He opened a studio. We was outside the Bullfrog rhyming, and he was like, yo, you know, I fuck with y'all. His name was Tommy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure everybody on the scene know who Tommy is. Yeah. Tommy, he built the studio, and that's how I met Uncle Trick, just in passing. So, are you familiar? You familiar with the Olympics, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So PC from the Olympics, he's from my hood. People don't know he's from Inkster.
Oh, wow.
So he's like, so I'm like his OG. You know what I'm saying? So like his beats always been fire to me, you know what I'm saying? And actually, shout out to PC, he did 2 beats on the Coffee House too. So like we had Marv 1 and PC basically, you know what I'm saying? All our original shit was from there.
I know I heard this whole mixtape before because I want to say that's the first time I started seeing y'all, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, yeah, that's that was so PC. I always have been like wanting to be like big bro to him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's literally, so like PC is young and people don't understand how he might be 30 now.
Damn,
like maybe
that's like that Lil Wayne shit. Like he really not old.
No, not at all. So like he was super dope. So back then he was like 18, 17. I pick him up. I'm like, bro, I'm about to bring you to the studio because Uncle Trick is working in the studio and I ain't got the nuts to ask him about no verses and nothing like that, but I heard him say he looking for beats. I told him about you. He told me to bring you up and bring your shit. So PC, he playing him some shit. Trick, he fucking with it. I ended up recording. I was working on my own mixtape. So I recorded over Warm It Up Kane. And just so happened it was on the computer, man. I leave the studio. I come back the next day. It's a note on the damn monitor, and Trick is like, yo, I don't know who shit this was, but this shit, I was fucking with it, and I put some bars on it, flat out.
The stamp.
And so I'm like, now mind you, I have not had a conversation with Trick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
what kind of shit?
Like it was just there, bro. So like I'm bugging the fuck out. I'm like, bro, like Trick just laid something, and I'm about to put this mixtape out. So now I'm like, shit, like, how much is he charging? That's my first thought because I'm like, yo, I don't know.
Just being in the right places at the right time.
At the right time. So when Trick came back, he came back when I was walking out, and he was like, that was you that? And he was like, yeah, I had to lay something on that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, thank you. So then he like, what is you doing? So the name of the mixtape was What Happened, and the premise was what happened to like hip hop, like the evolution of it. Okay. That's what I was trying to convey anyway. I was trying to. And so he was like, yo, I love that concept. Anything you need, I got you. So I'm like, all right, bet. But I ain't the type person to just be like,
yeah, because you got the joint now. I just thought about it. I remember floating around DX. And it was the milk joint, you Trick. And it was somebody else on there though too.
That was the second mixtape. So that's what's funny, even with your cousin. So like I had never met him in person either. It was the same thing. It was just he was in the studio working. And then I forgot what happened, man. I think Tommy might have been like, "Hey, Black, like, you got any beats? Like, Ketch needs some beats." And I was expecting Black to be like, you know, like, nah, not really. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's like, you know, we ain't really never kick it. So like once we kicked it and he heard my vibe or whatever, he was like, "I got you."
Yeah.
So again, I'm like, all right, how do this work? Like, what? I don't got no budget like that. You know what I'm saying? I might be able to get a beat. You feel me? But I don't know how we gonna work it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, same shit happened, man. It's like we just was all working in the same spot, like everybody. So like
in the right place at the
right
right
place
time.
at the right time. Man.
It still work that way now. It's
Yeah,
never
it do.
just a I'm nice. Let me just sit back. It's like no, you gotta be. It ain't even no I need to be here. It's just like shit just happened.
That's the one thing about like this era is like everything is so accessible to me. There's like so now like the organic shit don't happen no more. It's like, oh, you hot, I want to work with you, and then when you not, then
It's
it
like
go
all
away.
right, you know.
Instead of it being like, bro, you dope as hell. I admire your work, and I want to work with you.
It's
because
like
you
I was
dope.
just telling you in the lobby, just that
Yeah.
networking shit. Like how when he was like, how you meet the twins? I'm like, damn, how did it? I'm like, oh shit, the Uncle P episode. They reached out to me, and then next you know it was an event, Shop Talk. I ended up hearing the episode because of my cousin E. He like, yo, you know this episode good as hell. I'm listening. Damn, they from Detroit. Because at the time I'm like, damn, what podcast from Detroit is really
Right.
popping? And come to find out, boom,
right.
everybody one common. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
man. If like honestly, if it wasn't for like that, like so, like that's the one thing I would say about like Studio One. You know what I'm saying? At the time is that everybody was in there working. And it made everybody cross paths, you know what I'm saying? So like I remember when I heard Black Milk and Fat Rays, you know, I was starting to hear their album, you know what I'm saying? Because just sitting there, I was like, damn, this shit crazy, you know what I'm saying? And Fat Father was working on his record. Danny Brown, you know what I'm saying? With the Hybrid.
Yeah, I was about to say the
He
Hybrid.
did that whole record there.
Man, dog.
And you know what I'm saying? And it was so much going on that for one, it made you be like, okay, my blade got to be sharp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the hardest thing for me was that tug of war because like I'm in a group, but like now like them like my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like
It's different.
it's like you don't want to do your solo shit because I felt guilty about it, bro. Like I'm like, man, but they would be like, man, go, and I'm like, yeah, but like we was building up momentum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, if I do this, I'm a halt the momentum of street justice. You know what I'm saying? If I do this by myself. So I really didn't want to. And you know, like I said, Uncle Trick again was like, look, nephew, like
Using your head.
I was
It's
in my
weird
own
how
head,
we
bro.
do that as artists because I'm like, as an outsider, I'm looking like shit. I ain't seeing it that way. I'm like, go ahead. Like, he should do solo shit. Like, everybody should do their solo shit.
I was in my
like,
own head,
y'all,
man.
Oh, y'all was like the lyrical Migos in a sense. Now that
like,
I think
I
about
was
it.
in my own head and like Trick, like, nah, man, like nephew, you need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead. So I'm like, all right. So that's when the mixtapes, you know what I'm saying, like I said, in that era was going crazy. But then it was like, man, these mixtapes ain't doing nothing. Like, I need
Just as far as by yourself.
yeah, like they was working, you know what I'm saying? So like me and Bango did a mixtape. It was like, so like during that time, that era, so it was like we did the Coffee House, we did History in the Making, and I did a mixtape with
That was the
Bango.
other one. History in the Making was a joint DJ DDT hosted.
No, that was
Which one was that?
History in the Making was the joint. It was over Odyssey Beats. We went to Scribble Jam. We met Odyssey and we asked his permission first. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
And he was like, yeah, y'all go
Dope.
ahead. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like I ain't gonna come after y'all. Like that, I don't want y'all to think he like y'all got my my blessing. Go ahead. And he like, I want you to send it to me too.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So that's literally how that happened because we met him at Scribble Jam. You know what I'm saying? And so we, you know, we just did that just to do it, just on some like, yo, we fuck with him, man. Yeah. Let's just do it. The joint with DDT, that was Out for Justice. That's
what it was.
That was the one where we was like, all right, fuck
That's
this.
where I started seeing y'all more.
Yeah, we kind of was like, fuck this, like we about to.
That's
you know
what I'm
saying?
like. I'm seeing. I don't know these niggas, but I'm seeing them, and these niggas is nice.
See what's crazy, but we wanted to work with you then. You know what I'm saying? But we just did not know how to like I said, we didn't understand. Like, all right, everybody was running into it was like
Shit,
studio.
I ain't know.
Yeah, it was like a studio, but now at this time we had our own studio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we wasn't recording the studio one because we kind of like when you got people like Black Milk and Danny.
See,
Brown,
that was me too, though. Like, y'all had y'all on. I'm probably at the time recording with Beethoven a lot.
Yep.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
pretty sure you was,
Yep.
man. So like it was like we couldn't get in like that because you got that many prolific people
Exactly.
working. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, and Black was working on his album. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So I would be in the other room writing and stuff, but I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to record this. You know what I'm saying? Because Black working, Trick was working on his album at the time. Danny Brown was working on his album at the time. Elza was working on his album at the time.
Oh, shit.
That so like literally all like every time that I was able to link up with somebody, it was because we was crossing paths. So that's when I was like, all right, man, we need our own shit.
It's almost like some shit that just made you go harder. Dog,
made
that's
you go hard.
crazy.
It
Like
made
how
you
that
go
just
hard,
like,
bro.
all right, if they doing this,
Yep.
you not about to hold me up.
Yep.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
my man Barker, this is super funny. So now we get into the Peace of Mind era. So my man Barker. No, first it was a dude that I worked with named Gnosis that rhymed.
Okay.
And he let me hear his music, and I'm like, where the fuck you get these beats from, bro?
Yeah.
Like I'm listening to the beats. I'm like, dog, these shits is crazy. So he laughing. Yeah, that's my man, Peace of Mind. That's my man. I'm like, who is Peace of Mind?
Right.
And where can I find him? Because, like, I don't even know if Gnosis ever hear this. I don't even think he knew how incredible Peace
Peace of
was.
Mind is.
So I'm like, bro, now people don't know Peace rap too.
Wow.
Peace rap. And I'm trying to convince him and Farm to rap, like, on my record. Because they have something together called Mouthpiece.
Okay.
So, like,
That's
they
nice.
have production together. And I'm trying to get a Mouthpiece beat.
Wait, have we heard any of this? Like,
No.
it's not. Why not?
It's coming.
Okay, I was about to say.
This is all,
some
yeah,
shit?
I'm kind of jumping ahead, but it's coming.
I'm like, wait a minute, this has been going on? Like, how
Yeah.
many years is it?
No,
Okay,
it's
this
just,
is
it's
I'm
new.
I'm
But
like, oh, shit.
so I'm telling my man I'm at work, so I'm working in the warehouse. You know, so I'm on the highlight. I'm like, bro, where my man's at? Where my man's at? So I'm telling. So then finally, he was kind of like holding out. So I'm like, man, I don't never name drop, but I'm about to have to, like, I gotta figure this dude
Yeah.
out. Like, I gotta get him to give me this man's contact.
He was like, listen, man, I was at the lab. Trick laid.
Man, and so I was like, I let him hear something, and he was like, bro, you trying to get at my man? You got? I'm like, listen, dog, like, this dude is crazy. Like, his beats is nuts. And so finally he linked us up. We went to my man Barker's studio. Peace was there. And he was like, man, I heard of y'all. And I was like, word? I'm like, well, look, bro, you incredible. Like, let's work. So we all started going there, and we started working on Go Ham.
Okay.
No. We started working on Follow the Drip.
I remember Follow the Drip.
And that was, I was like, they was like, you know, Red and I'm like, yo, why we doing this? I'm like, bro, we got it. We need some original music.
All right, by this time, we done shows together and
We
everything.
done
Y'all
did
said
all of
Follow the
that.
Drip. I'm like, I done shows
You were
with y'all
on
like
there
this time.
You're
Yeah,
on there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what. So at this point,
Yeah.
we all like, we like, okay, because to me, like, I always felt you was one of them upper echelons from C's, and I me personally, and this is Ketch talking. So if anybody get offended, I don't care. Like, I feel like you were underrated, bro. Like, I don't feel like you got your just due.
I still haven't, bro.
We felt the same way, and I'm
See?
like, name tag and us, like, we are up there with everybody else, but we ain't getting the props, and I don't know why. So we need to do a joint with him.
Like, what is
because-
that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
Like,
what it was. We was like, we want to do a joint with name tag because name tag deserves to be up here.
man.
That's literally what it was. It was like, well, that's what it is. So then when Black Beethoven was like, yo, like, even when we hit him up, he was like, bro, I been wanting to work with y'all. And we like, bro,
Yeah,
what?
we always was talking about y'all. Here I am at y'all shows. Like, man, we need to work with them, fam. Like,
Man, we wanted to work with y'all. Like, we just didn't know how to. I'm like, bro.
they just wanted to work, but like, how do we do this? Like,
And I tell him this all the time, like, bro, like,
people listening, like, well, shit, just hit. But see, what people don't understand, like, social media wasn't what it is
nah,
today.
it ain't.
It wasn't no.
Yeah, it's different.
You know what I'm saying? There's all these platforms you could DM somebody. You just, you know what I'm saying? FaceTime people. It's like, this was back then. This was just like, Facebook wasn't even what it was now. We probably
Hell
had like
no.
Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Red had to make me get Facebook.
And I don't even think Twitter had DMs at that time, neither.
Probably not. Like,
Yep.
I don't.
You was just adding people.
You
That
was
was
just
it.
on it, yeah. Like, so, like, yeah, when we start working on Follow the Drip, that's when we had our own resources. You know what I'm saying? We literally had like our own team.
Mm-hmm.
So we had our own engineer. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody went to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the same people. So when we found our own and we had our own, it allowed us to organically be able to do.
Perception is amazing because here I am. I'm like, man, they got it together. Like, I'm telling my brother, like, they got it together, man. They got merch.
It was like, so Red was on the merch, but once Red convinced me, and it was like, okay, let's start investing in it. And then in Light Skin, who's that's my
Okay.
big bro, but he's our manager. He was like, "We gonna take this shit to the next level. We gonna get shot glasses. We gonna get Santa hats. We gonna get coffee mugs. We gonna get." And I was like, "Yo, word, we about to do all that."
To this day, man, I be looking at merch like, no, I don't want to just do shirts, man. It need to be others. That shit from y'all, like, cause I told you, I kept telling my brother every time, like, yo, they own their shit, man.
That's one, and I tell Red, bro, like, bro, you was like thinking way ahead of
before
what it is now, because I had,
crazy.
like I said, I'll openly say I was against it. I was like, man, nah, this corny. What I look like selling a Santa hat for Christmas. Yeah, for real. Listen to Red. And then Light Skin was like, yeah, nigga, you better get off and sell it. So we end up doing Warped Tour, man. That's when I saw what merch will really do, because we did it in Detroit just as a, like, we need a local act. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we do the Skull Candy. We do the Skull Candy's tent. And they like, but we like, yo, we got a band though. Can we do a stage? And they was like, yeah. I was like, for real? We do. So we do that at Comerica. They ask us, y'all want to go on the rest of it? We like, hell yeah, we want to go. What's the catch to it? So no pun intended. They're like, you get $10 a day and you get to eat. We cater your food.
Bet.
So I'm like, $10,
right?
Like, well, we get to eat.
Well, we get to eat. That's what I'm saying. Like, bet.
And they had like, you were eating great, like steaks and all that. So I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. So we do like the Midwestern part of the tour, and yeah, man, that's when I saw what merch did. Like I said, that it's like all the experiences, man, just watching other people.
And I kept seeing y'all name. I'm like, every time somebody come in, they opening for them.
Yep. So that what happened was we had a decent following, like I said, because we ain't from Detroit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all of our people is from.
That's what it was then. Because I'm like, they had so I didn't even think like
they was like, yeah, we going to Detroit anyway to go to the party. So yeah, we coming through. So, or like I said, it was organic, man. We started building like a support group. That's what I like to call. I don't like calling nobody fans.
Yeah, I hate that. Like,
so a support group, and it just started working. And then on top of that, like I do believe that other people were starting to be like, yo, yeah, like they do a great live show. That's
what I'm saying. Like I was watching, I was like, damn, this is how you supposed to do a live show? Like,
yeah, man, that chemistry.
Was like y'all actually bust out the the kid to play shit.
Yeah, man, because me and Red, we always joke like that. Like that was, like I said, that's my real cousin.
And
so
I'm like, they can spit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what was dope about it. I'm like, and I was just saying that the other day to somebody. I'm like, yo, I said, you don't really see. Somebody shared it on Instagram, and it was like back in the day, like the rappers in the 80s that can dance. I said, you don't see that shit now. I can see that coming back.
We studied it, man, because I like. So me and Gypsy, me and him, we studied Method Man and Redman's live shows. Like we literally, hopefully my kids, you know what I'm saying, y'all are of age now. So me and Jay would literally sit and we would smoke and we would watch Method Man and Redman live shows on YouTube. So I'm a big fan of Big Daddy Kane, and I'm like, nobody ever came at Big Daddy Kane for doing his dance moves. And I'm like, because they can't.
Because you borrow them up.
And so that was my thought process.
I'm about to start dancing. I dare somebody.
Dog, like, so I can't dance for real, but I just thought me and Red, though, we used to play off the light skin, dark skin shit. So I'm like, bro, it'd be hilarious to do this. It was a joke at first. And I'm like, and if anybody say something, I'm willing to battle them.
It's like if a nigga like Royce go out there and start dancing. What you gonna say?
What you gonna do?
This nigga, like, no, let him dance, bro. Let him dance.
What you gonna do, bro? You can't. And then you mimicking somebody's life. You make up your own. Then it's kind of like, all right, bro, you just made up the dirty hamster, or what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
2019, my dope MCs, we dancing out here. We dancing.
So yeah, it was just like a part. I felt like it was an icebreaker to like make the crowd be, relax. Yeah. It's like, all right, these niggas are silly. And it's like, all right, now let's bar them up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's like, exactly what would happen.
That was my thought process. We got to get these niggas to come, and Bell Biv DeVoe, same thing. Yeah, and people like, it's like
y'all did that at the it was the Quali show.
Yep. And it make you laugh. You can't help but to be like, these niggas are silly. It's like, all right, now we got y'all. Let's go. Let's bar. Like, now we gonna bar them up. We got your attention. Let's bar them up. We just softened you up. So that was the approach every time.
I think that was my first time like rocking with a live band. Yeah,
man. That was like Sax Appeal.
Man, that shit was an experience, dude.
Man, that was
the video out there floating somewhere.
It is out there. Man. It is out there. And we did another one that what was we at? We was at somebody's festival or something.
It was the joint at the Russell Bazaar.
Yeah,
I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
Well, they don't even do it no more.
I know.
They used to do it like every summer. I forget what it's like or
was
fall.
Was it the Dalian Alley? Was it that?
No, I still ain't done that yet. They used to do it every fall though, because it was around like September.
Yeah.
I forget what it was called though. And I remember y'all just hitting me up like, hey man,
yeah, man,
we need to rock.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, listen, like real shit, and not just because we on air, but like we always just like name tag deserves the same accolades as everybody else.
What was dope was like you would get like a feature, like I would get a feature, like you know how you get a feature or whatever, and they don't. The feature don't usually reach out to you like y'all did it. Guilty has done it. Like the feature don't ever reach out to the person that reached out to them and be like, yo, I'm doing a show. We need to do this song. So that was new to me. They're like, yo, like we had Crash Course. It was like, hey, we doing a show. You want to do Crash Course? We doing it with a live band. Like hell yeah. And where's gonna be at? Oh, we doing a show with Kweli. Like what? Like this is what Reflection Eternal 2.
Yep.
Danny was there. Yo, wow.
Yeah.
Then it happened again in the paint. And then Guilty did it with Raw Dirty Filth.
Yep.
He reached out. He said, "Yo, I'm rocking. It was some. I want to say not the Majestic, but the Magic Stick. He's like, I'm rocking the Magic Stick. Yo, you want to rock Raw Dirty Filth? I'm like, man, hell yeah, I want to rock Raw Dirty Filth. I'm like, damn. So
yeah,
that
man,
was mad respect,
because you
man.
deserve that, man. Like, and that was our thing. Was like was great. I always wanted like to start like a crew, especially back then. Like I wanted like a crew, and I never could like figure out how to make it happen, but I was like, yo, it's a couple of us who we don't get our props, man. And I feel like it's strength in numbers. Yeah. And that's kind of transitioning into what's happening now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you didn't get your props. You didn't get your props. I don't feel like I got my props. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be like that, but like that's kind of the chip that I keep to get me going. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, like,
it cannot be that way. I'll make it up. I'll tell somebody, I said, no, I still feel it's that way.
Man. Yeah, man. Because it's like, you know, it's a competitive sport, but at the same time, it's like when you know you make good music, you like, man, okay, like, y'all need to, I'm here too. You know what I mean? Yeah. So and now it's different.
Like, stop playing.
Yeah. Now it's different. You know, it's so many avenues to reach out to, but back then it was like you had
was harder. You know what I'm saying?
Super hard, man.
It's way harder.
Super hard.
And imagine on top of that having to sell CDs. Ain't no just like, oh, you on Spotify? Like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna check you out. Now it's like, no, well, look, this is my CD. Can you buy it? Like,
man, I remember I used to have verses on deck, bro. Like that, I literally wouldn't rap like on a beat and just like, all right, if somebody was like, yeah, you got to spit.
They're like, bet I got this right here in the tuck.
I got this in the tuck.
Yeah, we was just saying it outside. Like, I don't even got joints like that now. Like, I'm letting people know, like, no, I don't have a 16 stash. Like life is very busy. All my shits is like songs, like,
bro, like you ain't got time. I ain't got time to waste, man.
And I have beats, so I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna write to that joint. Like, it'd be a instrumental, like an industry joint. I'd be like, I'm gonna write to that. Like. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I haven't
before a song.
I haven't done that in forever. Yeah, I used to do that all the time, but I ain't done that in forever.
Yeah,
man. That's funny.
That shit is hilarious.
That is funny, man.
The lady texted me, asked me, "You home?" I'm like, "No." I said I was doing the podcast.
I had to make sure I ordered a pizza real quick before I came, man. Like, I was like, "Yo, all right."
Like I wanted to ask you too about because I seen Marv say this. Mm-hmm. And I seen Ty say it. Denon say he's dropping 8. He put out something. Denon Porter said this will be one of 8 albums this year. Mm-hmm. I said, what the fuck? Marv said 4.
He dropping 4.
4 projects this year.
And I believe Ty said he got 5.
Ty said 5.
Right.
I said, what the fuck is wrong with them? What do you think about that? Like,
I think now people's attention span is very fucking short.
Them niggas crazy. Y'all are crazy.
It's very fucking short, and I believe that
it's gonna be dope. I'm pretty sure what they presenting is gonna be dope, but y'all are nuts.
Yeah, like I think that they're doing that to try to make sure they stay in people's face the entire year. Okay. Me personally, so I understand what they're trying to do. I'm not gonna jump out the window and say I'm doing 4.
Yeah, not me, man.
But I have a whole plan.
At one point in time, Now, sometimes I get kind of mad at myself. I'm like, damn, them years where you was dropping shit back to back.
Right.
You ain't had no plan behind it, no marketing plan. Perfect timing now, but
that's the thing.
Now I done learned so much shit, and I'm like, nah, don't even, you know.
And then it's hard, man. So like, you know, like everybody got different resources. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of resources that everybody have, but like, if you have the resources,
I got the access. I'm
see,
like,
if I had the access that I wanted, like. Y'all, like, people would hear a lot of shit from me, like, right now.
Bro, when I say I could literally just wake, like, let's say, you know, I'm at the crib or something, it's the weekend, kids sleep now. I'm like, yo, I can wait, I can go record real quick.
Right.
I mean, my bro was talking about that, like, we got the access, but it's like, I don't know if we burned ourselves out.
Right.
Or if it's just we learned so much, we were like, let's not waste it. You know what I'm saying? It got to be done right.
See, and your bro is such a smart man, like, and he gave me some game, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
His shit. I ain't listened to him for years.
Man, he knows.
I just started listening.
I go over there, man, and
5 years ago.
I go over there and just talk, bro. Like, I'll be like, bro, I just need to pick your brain. You know what I'm saying? Because he, like, and it's something that he said to me, and I'm not giving y'all the game because he gave me the game, but
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go like, what game did you give him?
Well,
like,
you already have it, I'm pretty sure, but like, this ain't for everybody. I ain't giving this game out, but he brought something to my attention, you know, just when it came to music and being strategic and who I'm targeting. And stuff like that, and it was like, all right, cool, like, he right, you know what I mean? Because I got, like, I fight back and forth, you know what I'm saying, with, like, who I am as an artist and who, like, how do I want to portray myself? Because I got, like, a lot of layers, you know what I'm saying? But
it's difficult. You know?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm going to just stand on bars. Like, that's kind of my thing is, like, stand on bars. But at the same time, like, I could write a song.
Hey, man, I fight against. So, you get it.
I know.
You get it. I fight against songs, that shit. Though.
Yeah, you a songwriter, bro. I'm a songwriter. Like, I write songs. So, it's like, it's hard to just be like, all right, I'm going to bar them up. Me and Pat, you know what I'm saying? Me and Pat, you know, we don't tug of war at it. But Pat is like, Catch, give him them bars, man. Like, don't hold them up. You know what I'm saying? Me and What Up Though, like, What Up Though is my man. You know what I'm saying? Marcel, and he like, bro, right now, because you've been gone, you gotta let him know what's up.
No, man, it's just see.
Yeah, you know,
make it feel like I'm a piece of meat or something. Like, like that's all your respect for me.
Yeah, exactly. like same way, man. It's like, but so like, so now
I was mad when Booker Ryan and get like when the niggas was talking about the top albums of the year and they niggas was acting like they forgot. I'm like, dog, that's Roy's best shit. Like,
his best
man,
shit.
we be burned. I'm like, dog, that's his best shit.
Booker Ryan is his best work, and it was like a complete album, and he did give you bars on there. That's the part that be pissing me off.
Exactly. He had like that first half, if niggas was paying attention, that first half,
bruh.
And then after like Dumb, I think that's where it get like to where he gets into the concept of it.
Yep.
I'm like, dog, he giving y'all bars, and he gave y'all Prime, and before that a mixtape.
What's
like,
I can't think of the name of the one joint. Godspeed. Like, are you serious, bro?
Niggas don't be knowing what they want, man.
Like that song alone is enough bars for the whole year.
Cause then it's like, all right, I give you the bars. Then what? It just be like, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. You get the pat on the back, and that's it.
But it's a lane, man, and that's like Pat. You know what I'm saying? Pat kind of showed me, like, look, bro, like, it is a lane for.
They don't want me to hop in that lane,
man. They do. we gonna talk off.
Y'all want me
the
there
mic,
in that lane,
man?
Because listen, I'm telling you, dog, we dropped Hello Victory, and me and Pallavi was going there, like, talking about it. P was like, yo, Tag, man, like, you know, I know what you trying to do, man. I get it. Trust me, I understand. But yo, man, you the rapper's rapper.
You gotta give him the
and
bars.
You gotta like, man, I'm telling you, man. He was telling me the songs that was dope and shit. I'm listening. I'm like, I ain't mad because I get it, but I'm like, man, like,
yeah, it's just so much more.
Let me make these songs like it's layers to me, man. Let me give y'all some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me.
Like,
so the joint that I did on Valentine's Day, like, Pat literally was like, if you don't hit the fucking share button, because I was like,
like, I'm sure, like, what they gonna say about this?
He like, bro, hit the share button. You overthink it. You know what I'm saying? I do, bro. I'm an overthinker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna put it out, and I'm just gonna cut the internet off, and then
you gotta just drop it in.
Dip. I dipped, and then so like the next day, you know what I'm saying? I'm at my store or whatever, and I went back on there, and I was like, hold up, this shit is on Weekly Rap Guys. What the hell? That wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even send it to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, what happened? And so Pat, like, he laughing. Oh, you thought you was scared? I'm like, yeah, you right.
I'm going to tell you, I thought, like, we did the whole Soul Spasm distribution shit.
Yeah.
And Dean was telling me, he said, man, I said, no, I'm going to wait till the next for namesake shit with me and Nameless to pitch that to Soko.
Yeah.
He said, why not Hello Victory? I said, man, Soko not going to fuck with that.
Yeah.
I said, looking at who he tied with, and Soko don't even know this. Yeah. Like, he hear this, he probably hearing it for the first time. I said, Soko not going to fuck with that. He like, why not? I said, man, like, no, who Soko, like, tied with and everything. I'm seeing his track history or whatever, like who he's gonna put out, like, you done rock with Nolan, you know, he done rock with, he did the left, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, ain't no way he gonna mess with Hello Victory. Like, man, just send it to him. I sent it to him, and then when Soko just like, nah, man, the team love it. Yeah. I'm like, I know it's dope. Yeah. But I'm like,
you wouldn't think that y'all, exactly.
I'm like, fuck it, we with it. So I'm like, it is bars on there though.
It's bars,
I
man.
forgot about certain tracks on there that I had where it's bars, man. It's just the production is just a little different. Like I was scared to send it to certain people. Like I'm scared to send it to house shooters.
I got a joint with your brother that like I don't even want to talk confident, but like, and to me, like that shit is the one.
He said he gave you a batch. He was like, but he's like, I don't know what he did with it. I
need to go see him. So like the one he know, because he know which one I'm talking about.
He brings something different out of you, man. I was like,
he know which one I'm talking about, because like I like a vibe, man. Like I love boom bap.
That's what I'm saying. But that's my heart. That's my roots.
I like a vibe though.
But his shit some alien shit.
Yeah, man. I like shit to make niggas want to Earl Flynn and do the Rambisco. Yeah. Like, that's the type of shit that I like for real. So it's like, I got something, and I'm still debating if I'm gonna even put it on the project. You know what I'm saying? But it's done, and I'm like,
Like with him, I can't just be like, all right, yo, the track you did, I'm gonna put it on this project with such and so beats. It's like, no, we have to do an entire body of work together, because it's gonna like throw the whole shit off.
And that's how I'm feeling right now, because like, so
you gotta do like a just
when I recorded
even if it's 4 joints.
Pete, you know Pat was like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, man, I don't know. And I was like, bro, I was like, man, Pat, leave. You know what I'm saying? We got this.
I was nervous with Pat. I'm like, man, I want to send it to him. Bro, I don't know what Pat gonna think, man.
Pat won't, bro. I don't even know if I should say this on the mic, but bro, he been asking about you.
I was like, Pat gonna hear some shit with. Pat might hear Own Lane and be like off the project and be like, what the fuck is that? But I'm like,
I told Pat,
I'm spitting.
When I told Pat yesterday, yo, I'm going to mess with Tag, and he was like, bro, you need to talk to him. I was like, what you mean? He was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But, all right.
Hey.
But yeah,
I'm here.
Yeah, Pat, he understand though, man. He get it though. Like, that's the thing about P is that he understands that everybody got a lane.
Once I had that ESPN placement, and it was like, if you got samples and they can't get cleared, and I was like, that's the world we playing in?
Yep.
I'm like, told my brother, I said, you do this shit all day.
All day.
And he the one who told me about it. And I ignored him for like a good 4 years. Like, nah, man, I want to do, they fuck with me because of the soul shit. They fuck with me because of the boom bap. And he like, listen, you can do that. And you can create it this way and still come over in this field. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So,
and that's some of the game. You see, you already
it's like
got the game.
It's almost like I'm rebuilding. It's almost like a rebuild. So I'm like, shit about to get dangerous.
And that's why I said like the joint that he gave me and what I was able to make out of it. I'm like, I don't even know if I should even put this on this project,
man,
or if I just need to keep this in the tuck, because
you just sit with it and think for a minute. Like, I got beats, I just be like, man, I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't know what to do with it, because I don't even know. It's dope, so I want to get it out there. But
and I hit him, I'll be like, I finally start writing a such and such, and he'll send me about, all right, go ahead, just let me know when you're ready. I'm like, all right, cool. So
yeah, man, that's. I need to go holler at your brother again, because like I say,
do it, because I don't want to be the only one like just rocking it, because I see Pinochle that came on and finally, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
that shit is nasty,
bro.
Black Anthem,
I almost threw my phone, dog. That Dreadnought, that shit, the way Cautious come in, I literally wanted to throw my phone against the wall and just break it, because I'm like, this shit is amazingly hard, bro.
Man. And he say that's some old shit. He like, that's some old shit.
What?
Yeah. He like, that's some old shit, man. I knew, but I like, okay, but still, man, I'm like, don't feel
man,
it.
Shout out to Dreadnought. Shout out to Pino. This is his birthday, man. Happy birthday, bro.
What up?
Yeah, like that man. Yeah, that shit. I was like, bro, I want to throw my phone against. Like, literally, I was like, dog. Like, Cautious come in. I'm like, oh my God, done that beat, and then bro
I gotta
on the
get
hook.
Pinochle on here, man. I gotta get him on here to talk
I
about
would
that.
I would love to hear that.
Because that
history,
song
man.
has that video alone has so much momentum. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, catch it. Wow, because I don't even think the project came out yet. I said I want to wait until the project come out. So, you know what I'm saying? That, man.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
When he make his beats, he's like, you can literally tell he's making how he feel at that moment or some shit. Yeah. Like, obviously.
That was a monster right there, bro.
Yeah.
That was a monster, man.
So when we getting the album, what's the name of it and everything?
They don't really got a name. It's a gift certificate. That's what I'm calling it. It's just, this is because I've been gone. You know what I'm saying? So I owe hip hop this one. So this one is on me. You know what I'm saying? It's a gift certificate.
Nice.
But I'm kind of on the same wave as what Marvin Ty's on with dropping multiples. But like I said, I don't want to throw that energy out in the world.
Yeah, because if I say it, I feel like I got to stand on it.
You got to stand on it. But
I'm gonna just tell them they crazy, and if I do it, then
me and Foul Mouth, we have a record too, like an entire record. And me and Peace of Mind also.
I hate when Ty and Marv say shit like that, man, because it makes me feel like I gotta jump on that wave and be like, all right, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to make sure that everything is marketed and all of that properly. You know
that's what I'm saying.
So that's my thing.
And I know they gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they not whack. I know they gonna. You know what I'm saying?
No, they gonna do the whole. Yeah, they gonna do the whole rollout.
Yeah.
But that's definitely March 30th, man. The gift certificate.
Yes.
And then, like I said, I don't want to say no dates, but myself and Foul Mouth, probably late spring.
You say March 30th for the gift certificate.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna run this episode all month. You know how I do with the podcast episode. I'm running
March 30th. Yep. And myself and Foul Mouth, and then I can say myself and Peace of Mind. It's called The American Dream.
Nice.
That's all I'm.
So you got 2019. So I'm not okay.
No,
right,
you ain't the only one. Oh, and we got Middle Finger Music. We got Lucy's. We got a compilation. Yeah, we got a compilation called Lucy. So that's the whole squad though. So you gonna get everybody. Like, so A-, Isaac Castor,
A-,
Styles, myself, Gypsy. Yeah, 5 Mile.
Oh, I'm comfortable now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable now. I feel okay. Yeah. All right. Because I've been sitting back like, wait, so like, man, where niggas at?
Yeah, no.
I've been seeing people drop like in spurts and bits and pieces.
Okay. Yeah, everybody. All right. And it's a Cypher. The Cypher video will probably be out in 2 weeks.
I told you, man, it's like the X-Men, man.
I tell everybody we are the NWO. Like, we literally, this is all purposely done. It's all strategic. And once we add name tag, then we gonna be good. If you know what I'm saying.
I don't like just being Logan out here.
I'm throwing it out in the world because me and Pat already kicked it. But I'm throwing that out in the world, trying to get name tag.
Label Middle Finger Music.
Yeah, we trying to get name tag to come over here. You know what I'm saying?
I see y'all.
Yeah, that's what we doing, man. We trying to. All we trying to do, man, is we A-likes, man, and we trying to get the people who we feel like always deserve to get some shine. That's really what it is.
I need to hear this, man, because I'm comfortable. Because I tell you, I just been sitting back like, man, like, I know I'm seeing it's in spurts. It's like somebody will drop here, somebody will drop here, but it's never really like a wave that just, you know what I'm saying? It just makes people like, oh shit. Yeah,
it's all strategically done, man. And people like, oh, sign it. Ain't nobody signing. It's not. Nobody's signing.
Yeah.
It's we all just agreed to crew up.
Yeah, because I kicked it with you and Fats about that. He was like, nah, it's not. He like, I remember Fats was like, I ain't ever signing a deal again. He said, this is just like some movement shots.
Yeah, some movement shit.
That,
yep.
You know?
Fat Father, Bango. Yeah, Bango got another project. Probably, I don't know if it's gonna be ready till like the end of the year. Of Aztec and Fats, Fat and Tan. They got an album. That's coming like ASAP. Actually, tight. Yeah, man. So. It's a lot, man. It's a lot going on, man. I need to get up here, man, and talk. We need to talk some other stuff, though, man. Like,
we was talking about the sports and shit, man. You know,
anything.
That's a whole, anything. That's a whole other podcast.
Yeah, anything, bro. Anything. I'm down.
Cap, man. Talk to Jay, man. See what's going on, because that's your lane, man. I see like the sports, the sneakers, all that shit, man.
Yeah, man. Anything.
Yep.
Anything.
That's a whole nother way to market yourself. That's why I did it. I'm going to find a way to market me without, you know what I'm saying? Podcast. Boom.
Yeah, man.
Caught it early.
This is dope, man. This is real dope. Super dope.
Yeah, man. Drop your socials. Let them know where you at.
Oh, man. At CatchP313 Instagram, at CatchP on Twitter. I don't do Snapchat because I'm not ever doing it. It seems like everybody get in trouble. And Krishan Stanton on Facebook, man. And you can holler at us on the Middle Finger Music website, Middle Finger Music 313.
Trouble on Snapchat.
Yeah, I don't want no smoke with that.
Yeah.
I am a happily married man.
Yeah,
So
man.
Snapchat. Nah, fuck you, Snapchat.
Yeah. No dick pics for me.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, man.
Yep. But yeah, man, thank you, man, for even having me, man.
You know, man, it was gonna happen. I told y'all it's gonna happen this year.
No, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously, bro. Thank you.
We rotating it all March up
Right.
until the release.
Oh
Yep.
shit. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we on it then.
Come on,
man.
Pat.
Yeah,
Let's get with it.
March 30th, Pat. Call name tag.
Yeah.
Let's try to make this deal happen. I'm brokering a deal right now on this podcast.
now I'm locked. They were like, hey, he said.
I'm trying to broker the deal, man.
No, I'm gonna hit him, man. I'm with it, man. I'm gonna talk to him.
Hell yeah. There we go.
Yes,
there
sir.
We go.
As long as I get some free merch, some shirts.
Man, that's nothing. That is nothing.
I'm tired of paying for merch. Yeah. I'm tired of paying for merch. I got it.
That is nothing. That is nothing, bro. What you got cooking, man?
Hey.
I know you got something.
We gonna talk off mic.
Okay.
Let's just say I saw what Marv posted. I saw what Ty posted. I seen it now. I said, oh. I said, okay. I said, them niggas is nuts. But I was like, they not. I don't mean like they nuts. Like, but I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right. Yeah. So I'm cooking. Trust
Okay.
me, I'm
There
cooking.
we go. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. We need it.
And we out. LeadingBeLegendary.net. Make sure y'all cop some merch. Hello Victory out. Cop it. Peace.
Peace.